So first is the matrix band holder. So here, this is the matrix band holder. Next is the matrix band. The egg and ball. Class 2 empty prep. And lastly, a wedge. So this is the matrix band holder, and these are the 5 parts: the outer knob, the inner knob, the spindle, the diagonal slot, and the outer guide slot. So first is the outer knob. So the outer knob is the one outside of the matrix band holder here, this round thing. So it positioned at the end of the spindle that tightens or loosens matrix band in the matrix band. Next is the inner knob or the adjusting knob. So see, this is the inner knob here. It adjusts size or loop of matrix band to fit around tooth and loosens the band. The next is the spindle, the one in the middle here. The spindle holds the matrix band in the retainer. Next is the diagonal slot. So a slot within the box-like structure used to position end of the matrix band in use. So the diagonal slot is this box thing here, just above the outer guides. And lastly, the last part is the outer guide slot, the slot of the ends of the retainer that holds the matrix band. The slot's direct band to left or right. So this one right here, just below the diagonal slot. So there you have it. These are the parts of the matrix band retainer. So again, this is the outer knob, the inner knob, the spindle, the diagonal slot, this box, and lastly the outer guide slot in the end.
So how to determine which side of the outer guide slot should be used? So know first the right and left side of the guide slot. Determine quadrant of the tooth. So for maxillary, loop is placed on the same side of the tooth quadrant, and for the mandibular loop is placed on the opposite side of the tooth quadrant. So the first step is to burnish the matrix band holder with the egg and ball burnisher. So burnish it first. So the second step is to insert the matrix band to the retainer. So retainer, matrix band. So first, the diagonal and guide slots must be together. So these two must be together before inserting. Then fold the matrix band. Here. So after folding, unlock the outer knots. So insert it into the diagonal slot. So after it's being inserted, turn the outer knob in clockwise direction to lock. So after the insertion of matrix band, the next step is to insert the matrix band loop into the tooth. So I'll be using the class 2 tooth number 46 in the mandibular arch. So insert the loop into the tooth to be filled during class 2 preparation. After that, tighten the matrix band with the inner knob. The matrix band must be 1 mm from the marginal ridge or at the level of the highest cusp. So the next step is the insertion of wedge into the interproximal area. Wedge. So make sure the wedge has a snug fit to secure the matrix band. And the purpose of the wedge is to prevent cervical overhang and formation of a good proximal contour. So the last step is the removal of the matrix band. So first, you have to remove the wedge. After removing the wedge is to loosen the outer knob in the counterclockwise direction. So you have to hold the occlusal area and slowly lift the retainer. So open the matrix band toward the adjacent tooth. And after that, slowly slide the matrix band upward and away from the restored teeth. Never rest on the tooth that was just filled.